Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of your daily dose. On today's episode of Dynasty Scrollland, we are kicking things off with the arms race. I'm excited because that means one thing and one thing only. I get to eventually get some better wings, and I like the fact that I can get some wings. It has been a very, very long time. However, I feel like, to preface this, you don't need to spend as much money as I've spent in order to get on the leaderboard. However, if you want to do the cross-server leaderboard, you might need to spend a bit of money. So in terms of how the leaderboard is structured for those that are new to the game or visiting, essentially speaking, your server is you competing against people already that you probably already know, mainly your legion. You should probably be in an active legion if possible. And of course, you can start competing for the top rewards. They're not fantastic, but they are necessary in the end. And the top tier reward for your server is a couple of Thunderfire shards, which kind of works out pretty well because in the end, you will be able to buy the last Thunderfire shard piece here in the shop for 150 gold merits, which will then give you a full feather. And a full feather then translates into an upgrade of your wings. Now, of course, you'll need to look at your wings yourself and figure out what you need. If you need Frostforward feather, then don't be buying Thunderfire. Mainly because you'll probably kick yourself and go, man, I thought I needed a legendary one. So make sure you're always looking. If you are ever wondering, go into your wing set, go into your wing index, and it will tell you exactly what you need to upgrade. Alternatively, if you want to upgrade, there will be this upgrade symbol over here, and I'll tell you right there as well. So I definitely need a Thunderfire feather, and it is a guaranteed, so I'm pretty excited about that. But in terms of the event structure, I mean, it goes for 3 days. It is split into 2 sections, so day 1 and 2, you compete against your server. Day 3, you compete against your cross server. And then day 4, you spend all of your currency. So it is very important that you spend your flags, your drums, and your horns every single time. And you just save the currency if you don't want to spend it during this event. But if you do not spend your drums, your flags, or your horns, you will lose them and you will cry and you'll say, PB, I should have listened to you. Well, yes, you should have, because it's a massive waste. Don't waste. Don't be a noob, okay? But in particular, I would say everybody should be purchasing your gold flags down here. 5k gold, 50 flags, 50 gold merits is the outcome. Very important that you do this. Very important that you're part of an active legion. The rest of the gold, honestly, we can talk about it. I would probably recommend that this would be the best investment if you are looking to advance your Stark Armor hut and you have some spare gold. However, if you don't, I would just buy the flags and save the rest for a limited time or billionaire event. Rule of thumb, keep 10k gold in reserve. That is always the PB way, even though he's a gold fiend and spends everything whenever he can. However, learn from my mistakes, children. In terms of this, though, this really is circumstantial. Merit-wise, I mean, you could buy some Quillian Charms. I probably will buy the rest of these ones out, not going to lie. You're going to need a lot of those. Honestly, if you're new, you could probably get away with buying Epic Hero Shards. Sometimes you might need relics. You could have armor pieces that you want to build. Mainly, I would say this here will be more important for newer players combined with there. But as you progress through the game, I would probably say that Ultimate Beast Pills are going to be your best friend. Accessory Stones, when you're close to level 120, are going to be your best friend. I'm going to buy the rest of those ones out. And of course, as you progress along, you can get some advanced relics and crystals as well. Bronze, pretty much stock standard. Buy your Accessory Stones if you can. Grab the rest of those. Beautiful. Get some Beast Pills in a little bit. I would probably say Training Pills, you'll need a lot of those. Already bought the Accessory Stones. Kind of a given for those that know what Ascension Stones do. And of course, Refinement Crystals as well. Very, very important. But that's pretty much typical what you can get for the free-to-plays in terms of Silver and Bronze Merit Badges. Then you kind of go into the Superior store, where I mean, this is for the savers. If you've been hoarding, which I mean, I technically had, I think I had about 800 gold merit on Yawning Way by not spending any and just doing, you know, my regular stuff. Not really spending any money either, maybe $10, $20. But I managed to accumulate quite a lot of the gold merit through that process, which was a good thing because I actually want to talk about what's been updated in the store. Now, for those that are wondering, we do in fact have the Generation 2 Mythic Charms out. Now, Dank Stash and Tashishi are combined in this one, and it is a ally damage bonus increase. Unremovable burn, column damage, pretty cool. Hits 4 targets, right? Not gonna lie, pretty snazzy. Honestly, not really that much of a... I feel like most players are looking for something that does some form of control, but I think you got to remember that most of the mythics, because they have the hatred level, well, the hatred meter, and the rage meter. I mean, rage is sort of something you can be shut down with silence. Obviously, stun is still effective. Xiao's freeze is, but the reality is, I feel like a lot of these charms are just there to buff your team. And this one in particular with Old Mate War God, and of course, what's this guy's name? Zhang Wei. I knew it was Zhang Wei. I was just I didn't want to embarrass myself by mispronouncing, which I just did. Anyway, this one here is pretty good. It's column damage, which is you know, it's average. Anything with column damage is typically higher damage than AoE, which is fine. That's probably what it's designed to be. You do some stuff that ignores defense. Interestingly though, it has an ability to dispel one debuff from ally in the front row. So typically speaking, that could be like a crit reduction, damage reduction debuff, crit resistance debuff. I don't know if it extends to silence, stun, burn, or freeze, because I don't even know if they're classified as debuffs. The great mystery of this game, ladies and gentlemen, I really wish they had a test server. But either way, column damage, pretty decent, hits pretty hard, but again, it's kind of limited. I feel like any column damage or 2-hitting target charm is, generally speaking, stronger in terms of damage than the single target AoE sort of things. Actually, is there even I think there's one single target charm. Shit, I'd have to go and look. But either way, I would say if you're going to invest in the Mythic tier generation, I mean, they're available. I hear that the Gen 3 heroes are even better, so maybe it's good if you don't want to invest in any Mythic of charms, you just wait for the next generation. It's absolutely up to you, but this is the option. When you're progressing with your wings, you also progress with your charms, because, spoiler alert, you can also get legendary charms as well. So I'd say it's still worthwhile investing in terms of Moonlight Dancer. Vanquisher, not so much. Moonlight, yes, for the silence chance, and I'd probably say Demon's Roar for the debuff. And I think you do is it a damage buff? No, it's damage debuff. Pretty good. Hits everyone. It's pretty cool there. Is that a rage reduction? Yeah, rage reduction as well. Anything that takes away rage is pretty good. But as you know, we are slowly moving away from the legendary meta into the mythic meta. So rage and silence is not as I guess classically good, but you'd have to gauge who your opponents are. I'm still going to use Moonlight Dance. Eventually I may replace her for something later on, but what I decided to do today, spoiler alert, is go ahead and build the Dancing Chaos Charm. So the tail end of this video, we are going to jump into Warlord's, not Warlord's, what is it? Demon Raid. Excuse me, Demon Raid. So we're going to test out this in Demon Raid against Demonic Dao Champ, see whether or not the increase to the back row is going to be awesome. I'm still tossing up between if I keep saving my merits for the Thunderfire Feather Shard just in case, or if I buy the Heaven's Ruin, or if I buy some Mythic Charm Shards. So I think I need 40 Mythic Charm Shards to get one more level. Let me have a look real quick. Let me have a real quick gaze at what if I rank you up? What do I get when I rank you up? What's the level? I mean, I think the combo damage goes up, but that's pretty much it. I mean, well, the thing is, with these guys here, and I'm just thinking to myself, because you can get 4% attack, can't really get accuracy. I can get crit though, which is pretty good, but 4% attack isn't a terrible ruin to get as well. I might have to save it. I think I should do the smart thing. If in doubt, wait is probably a good cautionary tale. So if in doubt, I should just wait to see how I land with the Thunderfire feathers, because I would really suck if I was one short for, say, upgrading to a G7. Having spent all this time and resource just to miss out by one shard, I feel like everybody would kick themselves, and I'd be one of them as well. But I don't regret spending and getting the combo. I'm going to use the combo. Screw it. I'm going to have fun doing it as well. Also, for those that are wondering, you do have the treasure chest available for Generation 1 if you're looking to push and build these lovely ladies. I think that's pretty much it in terms of the arms race. Nothing too much in terms of... Well, actually, you know what? I missed one. So if you do manage to go and compete against the cross service, you probably do need to have 2,000 troops. Not going to lie, you do need to have that minimum 2,000 troops. But basically, you can rank within the leaderboard. The rewards, they get pretty juicy. They get pretty juicy. I mean, I've never ever seen it go down to 16 before on the server bracket that I'm in, which is good because I feel like most players end up within the top 10. And again, I mean, top 10, you get a full Thunderfire Feather, you get a shard, which is not too bad. Of course, you get 4 shards here or a Mythic Feather, which is fantastic if you're building those. And if you're in the top 3, you get some additional shards as well. I mean, ultimately, if you're going to whale, you're going to whale, right? It's like, I mean, it is what it is. But either way, in the server bracket, I should probably mention it is entirely possible to get 15th place. All you need to do is do all your daily missions and buy the 50 gold instants. It is a race to the finish line though, so the quicker you get ranked up, the better chance you have of not being outlapped. I think that should probably make sense. So the quicker you're on the leaderboard, the less chance you will get of being outranked, because in the end, if you have exactly the same score as the person below you, and you basically, if you're the same person, there is no ties. So there's no like tie 9th place or tie 8th place. Essentially speaking, you could have 220 of them and then be 8th and 220 and be 9th. So the only deciding factor is how quickly you got to 8th or 9th place. Okay, so it is very important to remember that. Speed is key in this race, okay? Get in, get off, get out. That is the PB way. For those that were wondering, I was referring to a naughty thing just then. Either way, what I think we can do is we can probably have a look in my bag. Is there anything in here that I want? I probably need to build Karkadan. Excuse me. But I don't think I have enough stuff left. I feel pretty depleted on this account. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we can do in terms of powering up, which is fine. We did hit 30 billion, so go us. What I think we can do now, though... Auction? Yeah. Nice. Ooh, okay. Well, we'd be rude not to bid on those. Oh, Divine Ruin. Should we get that? Yeah, we better get the Divine Ruin. Alright. PB's, see what I mean? PB's already spending his gold. I don't know if anyone's coordinating auctions in the Beast camp at the moment. Maybe I will get outbid later on. Either way, what I think we can do though is jump into Demon's Raid. We are going to be fighting the demonic Zhao Shan. Perfect, thank you. Ooh, level 69, great. A very, very good level to start off with. ZZ Sakura. Okay, alright. So formation-wise, what do we want to run? Because she kills slot 1. Um, honestly, that should work out. That should work out. I feel like in terms of rotation there should be good. I mean, do I want Dank Stash to die? No, I probably don't want him to die. So I might stick him there, you there. Yeah, I can. I mean, it's just that. Yeah, all right, screw it. We'll just do that. I mean, there's not really any way of hustling around this. It's a full team we're fighting against, so we do have maximum opportunity to do some damage to them. Obviously, they do no damage to us, so that's fine. We might get one banish away. Actually, I don't know if they're immune to banish. There we go. Should get a 15% attack buff in the back row, which is good. I'm very curious to see how much Dank Stash will do. Crit resistance, very nice. Can we banish? We can't. That's unusual, but I probably remembered that from last time. Apparently, their resistance to every form of... I don't think they're resistant to every form of debuff, but I feel like they're resistant to every form of control. Yeah. Can I burn them? Can I? Well, it said I can burn them. Interesting. So burn must not be classified as a debuff then. Sure. Of course, factoring in Kyrian is probably something everybody should do. Ooh. Get that damage increase. Do we have an active round 5? Maybe? Maybe we got an active off Dank? Nope. Nope, no active. Fuck. How do we go? Statistically wise, Moto was the pawn. I mean, dominant stash. Pretty spicy. Lu, Stash, and Lu Bu. Definitely up there. Obviously, Lu Bu is going to do some considerable damage. Dancing Chaos, not bad. All right, not bad. I think 1.2 billion. Demon's Roar, Moonlight Dance. I mean, from a base level charm, that's not terrible damage to the back row. Let's see what else we can get. I mean, do I have any buff? I can't remember. I can't remember if I have any epics that I could use as potential buffs. Maybe I have Dank Stash, which would be interesting. See if we can like buff up our damage a little bit more. I don't even think that would even do anything, to be honest. I'll have a look and see what Jia does. Dank Stash, do me good, man. Come on, bro. Alright, so she should do the buff thing again. I've already forgotten what that mythic charm's called. Fuck. You know what though? Maybe I should. Oh, I can't. Shit. I was gonna say maybe I can manually do the charms, but no. Apparently you can't do that. Well. Dancing Chaos. Huh. Well, I don't know if we did any less damage or we did any more damage. Kind of the same. I mean, it's not terrible. Everybody remember 504. Alright, everyone remember 504. What we're going to do is... Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Protagonist? The antagonistic protagonist. Let's do transformation. Let's see what... I want to see what you do. Let me have a look. Increase target's crit resistance by 10%. I mean, is that really going to do anything? Probably not. Damn it, I thought there might have been a debuff. What about you? What do you do? No, you're not really going to help me. Sun Quan. I mean, we could try you. Let's just try you. Let's try you. 504 billion. Everyone remember that. Alright, Beast Realm. Let's get into it. 504. I mean, it could work. I don't know how much crit resistance is really going to help us, but it could work. The poison could also be good too. I mean, I guess. Yeah, well, you know, they are critting, but I guess they always were critting. Fuck, I really would love a test server. I really would love a test server. Gee whiz, man. Anyway, I feel like maybe we can do some additional damage with this poison as well. Who knows? Mainly because there's no CC ability with old mate Xiaojia, and we obviously don't really care about damage because they can't hit anyway, so it's a little bit mute. Crit resistance could be good. I mean, he's going to get another active off, so let's see. Poison as well. And then he dies. And sadly, no actives. But it is what it is. Unchanged. Damage this round was 1439. But what did we get? The moment of truth. We went down. Whew. But how does that work? How did we go down in damage? I feel like Dank Stash might have increased in damage though. I have a memory like a goldfish when it comes to this game. Alright, well, let's just try one more. We'll just smash it this time. So 504 billion is what we're looking for old mates. Oh, actually, you know what it is? It could be because the back rows died. Yeah, that's a contributing factor. One of them's already dead. I mean, he did 507 billion that time. Let's try and swap you here. Because Stank, Mr. Danky Stank, he hits everyone anyway. But let's see if we can try and maximize it. Could be a deciding factor too, whether or not Dao Chan being resurrected plays a part. With the additional crit resistance that she brings to the table. All these deciding factors. Because between her and, I assume, the protagonist that we've got at the moment, I mean, I feel like that's like 50% crit reduction, crit resistance reduction, I should say, between the two of them, if Dao Chan gets resurrected. Yeah, Lubu's still hitting. He's still clapping. And then, of course, Mr. Stank doesn't really matter all that much because he just hits everyone, which is fantastic. And he's got a damage debuff as well. Very good. Sorry, damage buff, I should say. From, fuck, I already forgotten what that mythic thing's called. The mythic charms give you, I think, 10% attack. Alright. Unchanged. I think we did more though. 1499. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody check that. Did we actually do more than the previous one? 1.1499. I feel like we've done more than the other one. How did we go? Ooh, okay. Mr. Dank Stash. He got up to 505. That's the highest I've seen him. He actually out DPS'd Lubu. Really? Wow, he must have critted hard. Still, old mate Ling Hui, she's going pretty strong. Her enemies have been reduced by 1 that she can attack as well, which is a contributing factor. Dao Chen, I mean, I feel like I don't know if really the contribution from the protagonist is doing anything or not. One last one. Let's just skip ahead. Oh well, they're already dead. Can we kill them? I doubt we can kill them all. No. How do we go? Probably really bad. I feel like we'd be throwing away temps. I mean, we might as well just, see if we can kill a couple of them. Yeah, see, the minute you get down to the nitty gritty, how many can we buy though? We got how many? 7 more attempts. So we should be able to try against some of the well, we should be able to try again in a couple of minutes, I'd say, by the time this guy gets or lady gets defeated. But I think we might just finish it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully everybody is excited about the opportunity to build their charms again if they are building them for the Generation 2. Obviously that's not going to be everybody. Or if you're going to get wings, let me know in the comment section down below. What wings are you aiming for this time? And will you get them? Have you been patiently saving? Are you going to spend a little bit? Do you think you'll land on the leaderboard? If you have any questions, of course, let us know. Hit us up in Facebook, the Discord and link in the description below or the comment section. But I will catch you all in the next one.